Well, welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Randy, the Ragamuffinpiper. Got my Aaron Gobra 9mm out here today, and I have a little bit of McBaron vanilla in there. Still giving it a go. I find if you go pretty slow with it, it's not bad. I don't think I'd ever buy it again, but a little bit too much Virginia in it for me. Some hot coffee Folgers in the stubborn cup. Out here with the 100-acre woods behind me, and Little Red here holding me up. I guess I had a little bit of a life lesson, and I know that my wife won't let me go too long without sharing this with you. So here we go. Well, you know, I love old things. I have the old Jeep, the old pickup. It's hard for me to let go of certain old things that served me well. And Little Red, well, you've seen some of the videos, and if you haven't, maybe I'll put one at the end of this. We plow snow and we play in the garden, we do pasture work, and this old tractor has served me quite well for many years. And well, circumstances come along where I had an opportunity to have something with a cab on it, and since we get snow about 5 or 6 months out of the year, or we can, and I'm out in it a lot, we decided that it might be time to upgrade. So Little Red's gonna go to a new home. I hope they take good care of her and enjoy her as much as we have. She serves the purpose well, does her job, and it's kind of a pleasure to be out on this old girl. She's very good shape and looks almost as good as she did the day she rolled off the showroom to whoever had her first. But it's time for something new. And before you click away and think, this is not about pipes or tobacco, there is a life lesson here in the end of it, and I'm going to share it with you a little bit more towards the end. So stick around for another minute or two, and you'll get to hear about, well, maybe we're not always right. So let's go look at what we're replacing her with. Well, behind me here, my friends, is my Father's Day present, I suppose you could call it. Well, anytime we buy something close to a birthday or Father's Day or Mother's Day or whatever, we take full advantage. This is a John Deere 1025R with a full cab and a heater. So you can imagine what that sounds like next time it's snowing and I got to go outside and it's about 12 or 5 degrees and plow snow. So we got the same implements on it. Have the loader, and I have a rototiller now, and a back blade, which is what I use a lot in the wintertime. But there's a life lesson in this, and you might be able to tell right up here. There's not glass in the front of it. Maybe you can't tell. Well, you know, there's a warning that comes with you when you buy this little tractor. These are great. 4-wheel drive, just like Little Red. 4-wheel drive, got all the goodies on it. A few more, actually. But they do tell you, don't use the bucket while the front window is open. So I have to tell you, the first day I had it, was having a little fun, got delivered. And the dogs are gonna take off on a fight now. Hey. Knock that off. And I was showing my brother how the window's open. Then I went out to do some T-post pulling in the garden area, and I forgot I left that window open. So I'm standing beside the loader, and I went to raise it up. Click, 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 raise it up, and I'm watching down here at the bucket. And part of the bucket assembly hit the front window, and it exploded. I had the loader for less than an hour. Less than an hour. Brand new. So less than an hour after delivery of a brand new tractor, I had a million pieces of glass in the yard where the front windshield used to be. No, it's not really clean. It's not really there. a rather humbling and expensive lesson. And I say that to point this out. You know, I've been around equipment since I was a little boy. I've been around everything from little tractors such as this and John Deere stuff. I worked at a dealership when I was a kid at part-time. I've been around big dozers, D8s, D9s, D10s, motor graders. I ran a shop for many years working on them, and I used to lament the operators who didn't take good care of them. Gave you something brand new and you already broke it. Well, folks, sometimes we're not always perfect. Just a revelation here. You know, even the best of us can make mistakes. And sometimes they're costly in life, sometimes they're costly in the pocketbook. But even the best of us make mistakes. Sometimes you're not paying attention, sometimes you make it out of just not knowing. I knew full well that if I operated that way, I would break that window out. And I just had a brain cloud and didn't realize what I was doing. And how many times in life have we done that? Maybe to someone else, or said something we wish we could take back. We've talked a lot in the last year about grace in this pipe community, understanding for others, you know, maybe not being so quick to pull the trigger of judgment. It is really easy sometimes when you think, hey, I know better, they should know better. Well, I guarantee you I knew better, but I didn't do better. So anyhow, life lesson here. We're not always perfect. But you know what? Go on, have some grace, and don't let that ruin somebody else's day. Maybe don't pull the trigger quite so quick. Maybe just laugh along with them, or let them recover a little bit and move on, and know that someday it's going to be your turn. It might even be on a brand new tractor. Oh my goodness. I can't wait for the new one to come in so I don't have to keep looking at the broken out window. You know, and isn't that funny too in your life? You know, sometimes mistakes leave scars, and a lot of times we see that. Not physical, maybe. Maybe it's not physical. Maybe it's a ruined relationship that you said something you cannot take back. And every time that person rolls around, or that situation rolls around, you're reminded of it. You're reminded of something that maybe you can't fix it. Maybe you can't take it back. You can do your best. You can be open and forgiving, and you can ask for forgiveness, but sometimes the scars don't ever go away, right? Well, anyhow, Tinkerbell back here, and I will be doing some yard work and some snow removal, and I'm sure you'll get to see some of that antics coming. And I enjoy sharing those times with you, and it's going to start raining again. So I'm going to have to put these two away because I don't let them get wet like that. And I hope you guys have a great day. Make it the best one yet. Alrighty. Until next time, have a great one.